Hey guys, how's it going? Today is Wednesday, August 24th, 2022. In this video here is going to be some third cutting alfalfa harvest. Now, I want to inform you that I was very disappointed in something that I did, and that was delete some of the clips off of my GoPro whenever I thought I had the video edited and saved, which I had the video edited in my editing app, but I never saved it to the computer, and I didn't know that at that point. So I went back in to upload that video and it wasn't there, and I was like, where did this thing go? And I got to thinking, you know what, I didn't save that video. So some of the clips I did have, I'd still have some drone clips of mowing and baling, but I don't have some of the baling clips, and I don't have some of the mowing clips whenever I was mowing. The drone clips of mowing was when my pap was mowing down the road here. So it's not going to be as long as the video as usually, not quite as many clips, but I'll see where I upload it because there's still some pretty good points in it. And I get to going through, and I thought, okay, I still got some bale wrapping videos. This is not going to be too bad. I get to look and I have one clip about like 6 of bale wrapping. So I got to say I'm very disappointed, but there's not really too much I can do at this point. I tried getting the files back, but it's just too much, and I don't think it's really worth it. So I'll upload what I got. I hope you enjoy the video. into some newer alfalfa right now. This is the second year farming these two strips here. That strip up there has been alfalfa for I bet 4 years now, so but it still yields pretty good. So I would probably stay in alfalfa as long as we get a good yield off of it each time. As soon as you start losing yield, we usually switch them into corn. And then the corn fields get switched over to new seeding alfalfa. So last night we had gotten all the bales we made yesterday inline wrapped. Now today we still have some to make, and that was the new seeding, this year's new seeding that my pap mowed yesterday. It was still wasn't ready to make yesterday, let's put it that way. So he's down raking now, my pap is. My dad's feeding the heifers. I just went up to the neighbors where we rent our shed, got this bale wrapper. Now this is our bale wrapper. It's a Farm Lund 3-point hitch bale wrapper, but it's all converted over for the Gale skid loaders. Auxiliary lines hook up there, and then this here sits in the skid loader, and you can work these levers. One rotates the arms and it runs the rolls at the same time to wrap the bale, and then you got this arm here that comes up with a different lever that you raise it up once you get so much plastic on the bale, and then you put it down whenever you want to tear the plastic off, so it just keeps hold of the plastic enough to get a bale started. And then the last lever spreads your rolls out. I have videos on this channel of making hay last year. We did a good bit with this wrapper. I don't think we inlined too much last year, just first cutting I believe. But yeah, if you want to go see them videos, check them out. Hopefully I'll have them on there public till then. But anyways, it's been a pretty good wrapper. It's a little slower. It's just individually instead of having them in the tube. We kind of like that because they don't take up much room. We'll eventually stack them on top of each other, stack them 3 high. But grease gun here, a bunch of grease fittings on it. The bearings at the end of the rollers, and a couple other ones. On the inline wrapper, you're just wrapping the outside. Compared to this thing here, you're wrapping the whole bale, so you're gonna use a lot more wrap, which you're gonna have more expense. Before we got in this Gale skid loader, which was back in, I believe, 2008 or 2009, we always used the 2090, which is a tractor on the mixer, on this wrapper, on the 3-point hitch. For many years, I was always told about using it to wrap, and all the stuff that's happened. A back window got busted out. This thing here, you put over to keep your arm from turning. Whenever you're done wrapping, and it was sticking out, and he put the wrapper up, went through the back window. Lots of years that I didn't run, but everybody else ran, so lots of memories with this old wrapper here. Skid loader here. Dad and Pap's down in the flat. Pap's down there raking and Dad's down there baling. We got and finished with that alfalfa yesterday. It's now Friday, so this is what we ended up with, which would have been not yesterday's hay, but the day before's the hay that we made. I think there's like 54 bale here or something. We had these inline wrapped, just like all the other cuttings there. We actually didn't wrap any ourselves at all this year until yesterday. We wrapped a couple bales, like 13 I believe. Right now I got the skid loader. I'm heading out to the bale pile. I'm gonna go stack them bales up. There's also some heifer hay that's out there. It's just some grass hay from last year that never got stacked. So bale grabs are already out there. We'll go on the skid loader, run off the auxiliary hydraulics, and we'll just clamp the bale. Whenever you use a bale spear on a bale that's covered in plastic, just poke a hole in it. That kind of defeats the purpose of wrapping it. So we got them bale grabs. They don't tear the wrap at all, so the bales stay really fresh and don't mold or spoil at all. So I want to thank you guys for watching. We'll see you later.